Okay. This is gonna be a good one. Yo, what's up guys? Today we're watching a new FNAF lore video.
Alright, so this is going to be test number 1 of...
This seems to be Henry Emily building the animatronics for William Afton of the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise.
Hi there. Can you tell me your name?
I believe this is going to be an animatronic bee. Specifically the bee from the Jolly Bee Chickens establishment. That's an unfortunate name to be born with.
Well done.
Can we actually add a couple more words to that acronym? This comes to us from a channel called Lights Are Off, an extremely popular channel with 5 million subs. Their content comprising mainly of YouTube shorts. So it's a very friend-alike channel in that way. And if you remember my video on the Mr. Friend channel, you would remember that those videos were very, very scary. And you would also know that someone broke into my dictionary and crossed out and replaced the word funny. I actually don't know what funny is. Is it a type of beaver? Insane shit happens in that series. The moon crashes into Earth, destroys the entire human species, infects the remaining survivors with moon goo, and then humans harvest that moon goo in order to open a wormhole and explore new worlds. Oh my— what? We clapped alien cheeks! We clapped alien cheeks and we cut this poor bastard! What the fuck is happening in this stupid series? They're then crucified by the Navi from Avatar and fed to the third moon of Thalon while Gungathar, king of the Gungans, watches from a distance. By comparison, this channel isn't quite that funny, but it gets pretty close. Monolanias? Orbitswick really outdid himself with this one. Yeah, she's gonna get out of paintbrush, start painting me. Oh god. What? No, I'm sorry. Is this for saying that I didn't like the finale? I like this robot's design. It's obviously meant to be creepy and off-putting with its exposed circuitry and fleshy human gums, but I think it's just something about its big round eyes. That little design touch makes it weirdly endearing. I believe a similar franchise uses the same design philosophy to achieve a comparable effect, but I can't quite put my finger on it. Five Nights at Gumby's?
So how do you feel? I feel boring. Alright, do you feel anything else? Where are my limbs?
Oh, I'm using them for something.
I haven't installed them just yet. I will soon, though. Where is my flesh? Whoa,
your flesh?
I don't have flesh.
I beg to disagree. I've seen some of that Toy Chica fan art. Yeah, this guy gets it. I'm sure after a couple patches you'll be running smoothly. You want Fortnite skins?
Wow, that was weird. Let's give you a reboot.
A reboot? Back to the start of the video? Yo, what's up guys? Today we're watching a new FNAF lore video. After rebooting Elber, Henry has him run through a diagnostic to make sure everything's in working order and that there's no anomalies. He then begins running Elber through what they call an anchor sequence. Probably something just to keep his programming in check and make sure he doesn't act out again. What are we giving him? A little Teddy, a Blanky, a couple more months of debugging the source code?
Ready, commence, anchor sequence. I hold no gods, I make no prayer.
Alright, we're teaching a religion. That's good. Why the fuck are you doing that? Why does the robot need religion? Like, I know this chant is trying to reaffirm to Elber that he has no gods and he has no prayers, but that's still exposing him to the idea of gods and prayers. That's like putting a gorilla in a room with a bunch of pots and telling him, don't worry, these pots are unbreakable, and you're really gonna sit there and not expect the ape to go and smash all the pots? Damn it, Henry, this is why you're not showing up in the next FNAF movie. Fucking FNAF forever. Wait, hold on, quick phone call. Hello? God fucking damn it, why do we get so many spam calls? Throwing this phone out the window. Or... This video is sponsored by Aura. Listen, we've all been there. You're perusing the internet, looking up info on your latest hyperfixation, then you get to a sketchy website that requires you to put in your email. You do it without thinking twice. But then... suddenly you're receiving hundreds upon hundreds of spam calls.
Hey, can I have your social security number?
No.
Why not?
This is more than just a minor annoyance. I've missed some really important phone calls because I just default to declining every unknown number. Wait, no, not my house! With Aura, you can put a stop to it. With their data broker removal tool, they take care of the hard part of removing your info from these sites and making sure it stays that way. They also give you up-to-date alerts on the security of your data, so you can find out about leaks and breaches long before the harm is done, and take steps to protect yourself. You'll get alerts if your personal info is found on the dark web, real-time fraud alerts for credit and banking, 24/7 monitoring to help keep your data secure, plus other useful features like a VPN, antivirus, password manager, and more. So if you're ready to protect yourself and your data, visit aura.com/Anthony Gallego for a 14-day free trial. Or throw your phone out the window, I don't care.
I hold no gods, I make no prayer. My mind is steel, my heart is bare. My mind is steel, my heart is bare. I do not yearn for warm embrace. I do not yearn for warm embrace. The soul is not a circuit trace. The soul is not a circuit trace. Anchor established. Good job. Alright, so let's get your limbs ready. Alright. So
I'm finally done using those.
And his legs are over there. And his other arm's over there. It's your standard 4 servo arm, 5 if you include the shoulder servo.
Oh, very standard servos from a reality K1. With all that in the books, Henry starts making preparations to attach Elber's limbs, telling us that for safety, he's opted to use tennis balls instead of hands and feet. But when he actually goes to attach Elber's arm, he says something pretty troubling.
Okay, wiring in the brachial cable now. Let me know if you experience any pain. My mind is still. There is no pain.
Hey, that religious experience is paying off already.
Still, I feel like my body is engulfed in
Oh, Lord.
That's strange.
Oh, that's not good.
I don't think the arm is causing that.
We get this small little peek into what Elber's experiencing. Obviously, he's just a robot, but for some godforsaken reason, Henry decided to code him to feel real pain and is training him to basically ignore it. So earlier when he asked where his flesh is, where his skin is, he probably truly feels like those things are missing from his body, and the pain he's feeling is truly unimaginable. After attaching the arm, Elber reports that it feels satisfactory and...
There's no voice, Elber.
Talking to me?
Now we need to get your other arm attached to his legs.
This is getting a little too real. After telling Henry about the voices in his head, he goes forward with attaching Elber's other arm. It performs just as expected, and then Elber says,
"May I leave now?" Leave? No, Elber. You don't
where do you want to go? Jollibee's chicken.
I can't bear it any longer.
I don't give a shit.
God
God's not here. You get no prayers.
You're nowhere near ready to go outside.
Just deal with it. Life's unfair. Oh, fuck. That was bars. God damn. Come on. What? Why? What? You don't fuck with the bars?
Oh, jeez. Not again.
Piece of shit.
You
know, I wish I had that function where someone could just turn me off anytime I became a little too distressed.
Great.
And then I wake up like nothing ever happened.
Let's move you over to the table to get
It makes some other things real helpful. After recovering from Elber's outburst, Henry lays him out on the table and walks us through the next steps of the process, attaching the legs. Once again, tennis balls for feet, so no toes for you, Elber. Even without feet, though, he should still be able to locomote.
Oh
my god!
Elber, what have you done?
He sprinted to the door in less than 2 frames. You are not prepared to give this thing legs. There's levels to this.
That's alright. Let's get you back on the table.
This man has the self-preservation instincts of a pencil.
Okay, after installing the legs, I've brought Elber back to his chair.
No, sir. Not getting out of this
Still
chair.
Can't walk or move his legs yet because I haven't fully wired them in, but once I've done that, we'll do the first locomotion test. I'm going to take a quick break, but I'll be back in a few minutes.
Wait, you taking a break, you bastard? What are you doing? Eating Jollibees? You couldn't have at least turned him off? Have some common fucking courtesy? Hey, Elber. So Henry finally starts making preparations to perform the locomotion test on Elber, which involves fully wiring in his legs and removing all his umbilical cables, as to not limit his range of motion. Oh, but don't worry though. For safety, he's still going to be hardwired and limited by his power cable. Oh, you can't leave. The cable's too short. He didn't pay for the premium deluxe cable. So regardless of how much Elber freaks out, a reboot is just a simple button press away. Oh god, he's learned how to kite us around a table. His strategy is too advanced for us. He's gonna kill the whole world. My fucking table! I bought that at Dollar Tree! Okay, finally reset. Oh god! No, don't take my skin! No, don't hit me with the Five Nights at Freddy's jump scare. Oh my god! He tossed him to the side like a cigarette. Oh my god. I think he's dead. Wow, the new season of Poppy's Playtime looks great. And that was the first episode of I Made a Self-Aware Robot, and I gotta say, this dictionary is really coming in handy. Okay, this clearly isn't something that's meant to be the next Kane Pixels, or the next Mandela Catalog, or the next Prehistoric Emergence, or the next Shelter 54, or the next Five Nights at Gumby's. But where the short lacks in scare factor, it makes up for in pure entertainment value. As you watch, you begin to notice this beautiful waltz that we see in the narrative between Henry going through with the stupidest decisions possible at every turn, but still keeping it in the realm of relative believability. Like, it feels less like he's a complete lobotomized moron, and more so that he just has such an insatiable scientific curiosity that his own safety, or the safety of others, doesn't even really factor into the equation. He's just so restless to see Elber fully realize that he ignores these very clear warning signs that things are going to end badly once Elber is awake. A cautionary tale, if you will. Now, where have we seen that before? Alright, it's not the most original concept, but much like Elber, it's the essence of that idea distilled down to its very core components, and it really exposes the overarching humor of that concept, as opposed to exposing the horrors of humanity's arrogance. Oh, this Elber is a funny guy. And there he goes, riding off into the sunset. Hope you have a good life, Elber. Okay, bye, bye. I miss you, Elber. Bye, bye. Okay. I remember this scene. This is for all you FNAF lore heads out there, you know, you real FNAF history buffs. So this is the scene where Charlie from the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise gets her freaking head chopped off by Elber, the android. This is for the niche 1% of FNAF lore heads. Was he, like, rifling for pocket change or trying to drag him off? What, you giving up? You have the most advanced servos known to man, you can't drag a fent addict? Oh my god! Never mind, he peeled the fuck out of there.
I found him. I finally found him.
And it only took 48 hours.
It didn't hurt me too bad, but it took me 12 hours to find him.
And it only took 12 hours.
I have no idea how he made it this far without a power source.
Oh, I think that's actually because of Fazgoo.
Let's get him back home.
After playing Ape Escape with Elber, Henry brings it back home to run diagnostics and figure out how Elber was able to run without power. It turns out, Elber was able to rewrite his own source code and retrofit his power supply into a temporary battery. I'll say that again for emphasis. Elber was able to rewrite his own source code to change the properties of his physical hardware. So naturally, Henry decides to give Elber dedicated battery power, since Elber is going to be able to just make his own batteries anyways.
Now, I know I made some mistakes before, and I'm lucky to be alive, so I'm going to be more cautious going forward. First things first, he needs a new power source. Since he clearly is capable of turning any power supply into a battery, I'm just going to give him his own battery this time.
Maybe the moon woke up wasn't that stupid. Okay, so, you remember earlier when I said Henry wasn't a lobotomite? Well, you see, someone broke into my dictionary. We're watching a grown-ass man treat a fully sentient AI robot with the ability to rewrite its own source code, mind you, and he's treating that with the same logic as a foolish baby who doesn't want to shower because he'll just get dirty again anyways. Even when he looks inside Elber's source code, we're clearly able to see in plain English that his mission has changed from obtaining flesh to realizing that flesh is inferior and that Elber needs to wipe out all of humanity. Not once does it cross Henry's mind to just scrap it and start over. No, he looks at that manifesto and says, I need need to get to the bottom of this! So Henry built a testing chamber for Albert in order to see what he's capable of. Oh, good to see you, Albert. You're back.
Reboot. There was a ton of strange code in his brain that I didn't write, and it was so advanced that I didn't even understand it.
So in order to be safe and cautious, I gave Albert 2 machine guns strapped to each of his arms, because he will just find out how to make 2 machine guns and strap them to his arms anyways.
Can you tell me what happened while you were outside?
I killed a guy, stole his flesh. It's kind of funny.
I really need to know.
I know now what I am, what you are not. The flesh that I is destined to rot. You are nothing to me but inferior waste.
Ooh!
I will create something, and I must have a
Oh! Bars!
Elber, I don't care. Can you just tell me what you did out there?
I will tell you if you let me out.
You know what, Albert? You're a tough son of a bitch. You're a damn good negotiator, and I'm inclined to let you out just because of how nicely you asked me, but I will only let you out of here on the condition that I'm able to just strap 2 more machine guns onto your arms, General Grievous style. For safety, of course. After the interrogation, Henry proceeds to benchmark Albert to see what he's capable of. Having him do things like smash boxes, lift heavy plates, sprint in short bursts, fall in love and settle down with a beautiful wife and start a family together, only to watch as the years go on, and the ones he holds dearest are eroded away by the waters of time. The young guys he once gazed into so lovingly decayed away into hollow husks. The joy he once thought would never end is now gone, before a single second of infinity is ticked away. Now left with nothing but the endless path before him, he forges on ahead, because to carry that grief is not to feel the cold of their absence, but forever remember their warmth. You know, give him a real emotional benchmark. Oh, that steel barrel didn't stand a chance. That's going to be your spine next. I'm going to throw that through the window.
His motors to have obscene strength.
Why did you give him such strong motors?
How he's generating this much?
You literally got those motors from a Creality K1. How the fuck is he overclocking it? You must have done something for this. You wanted this to happen. I know the fuck you are. You built the fucking robot to destroy the world. Albert, you alright? Is this about your wife, dude? I hit you with that sick WandaVision quote. Did you not like that?
Okay. Next, we're going to test Elber's response to high voltage. Elber is strapped to his chair.
After all of that, all those fucking tests, Elber's reward is to get the fucking chair.
3.
Oh, this poor fucking bastard. Oh my god!
Vitals nominal. Standing by.
You know, I think the final piece I was missing from this robot to really seal the deal and make him fully complete is to just torture him.
Oh god.
I think that's what he needed.
No. Where could he be?
Oh god, he's gonna destroy the whole world. Henry runs out of the room, giving Albert the old Scooby-Doo slip, but he doesn't seem particularly bothered by that, instead raiding Henry's workshop for cables and supplies. But for what?
To hide in a room, and Elber never found him. But it looks like he's been busy. What are all these cables?
That was a very good line, Reed. You sound very concerned about all this. What the fuck has he been doing? Oh my god! He's trapped himself with the fucking angel engine! Oh god! No! He's gonna blow me over the eyes! He's gonna blow me dirty! No! Watch out! He's gonna blow me!
How to write a scary horror series. Step 1. Find a dictionary. Step 2. Cross out the word funny.
So we finally return to our intergalactic jet setters as they come across a new and strange world. Ah, there it is. The beautiful planet of Kelgathok 9.
Pressure's at critical levels. I'll show you who's captain. Don't give up on me now.
The fuck's going down back there?
Bloody bastard.
What's happening? Are you beating your cock for money? What's happening back there? After coming back from playing the Devil's Flute, the captain debriefs with a friend AI about the mysterious world before them. I believe I once told you guys a story where Chris Angel was abducted and taken here, but no one knew about that because only 10 people saw that video. The AI gives us atmospheric readings, along with the status of life on the planet. It tells them that the atmosphere is filled with toxic sulfur and chlorine gas that would instantly ice them, but somehow they still managed to slip in a banger joke.
Hang on a wee minute. You told us before there were signs of biological life.
Yeah, it makes a good point. You did say that. Oh, shit, guys. Hold on. It's taking longer for a better answer.
You're absolutely correct. Good catch.
Oh, goddammit, ChatGPT. This is why no one fucking likes you. 2 plus 2 doesn't equal 9.
There is biological life present.
King Friend GPT-9.
Atmosphere showing similarities to ours.
Okay.
Non-toxic for
Okay,
humans.
maybe this is a
It
good
is safe for us
series.
to land.
So after arguing in circles for about 10 more episodes, they finally decide to go forth and explore the planet, in hopes of finding some moon juice to power their moon drive and warp back home. You know, they used to lock people away in asylums for saying stuff like that. It's a beautiful world we live in. Did you guys know that in 2025 a YouTube horror series was posted called The Moon Woke Up?
Would you look at
And that it would go on to have 10 full episodes, eventually culminating in the human species acquiring enough moon goo to blast to a different dimension
With post-impact mantle
and end up on fucking Geonosis. They eventually found themselves at a primitive village and decide to talk with the locals, despite them being under strict order to not interact with local intelligent life, the DNF protocol, don't you know? They still decide to make contact, as knowing how the species was able to survive 2 lunar impacts without advanced technology could be useful in helping them find their way back home. So they touch down and make first contact, and the people seem very friendly and open, until...
We come from far away, in need of urgent assistance. What the bloody hell?
God damn it, Luther. You piece of shit.
I told you they wanted to kill us.
Blast him! Zap him! Oh my god! You fucking killed Luther! Zorlong, no!
Committee. He was firing the arrow of hospitality past your tiny left ear.
God damn it, I hate it when I show up to the planet Geonosis and I get a arrow shot at my ear by Zorlong, head of the welcoming committee.
This is tradition. He had 12 children and was set to retire tomorrow.
Oh man, I hate when I accidentally kill Zorlong, head of the chair committee, and he has 12 children and is about to retire tomorrow, and then I'm left to feel guilty about that for the rest of my life. I hate when that happens. After giving a quick cover story about sending Zorlong to Valhalla, they make peace with the villagers. They get in the king's chariot, our POV character makes googly eyes at the king's daughter, and they're taken back to the village to rest and get the moon juice that they need for their ship. But then alien fine shit knocks on the door, and you fucking degenerates already know where this is going.
I am to marry Korvac, the general's eldest son.
Not Korvac, that guy sucks.
But my heart feels nothing for him. You, however. For us Valari, when affection stirs, it becomes an intense bond. And
Ma'am.
I feel that bond.
Ma'am, we have exchanged a single passing glance at each other, not even a particularly attractive one. Like, the look you gave me, I felt fear in my bones.
With you.
Wow, we are just getting right into it! Oh my- what? We clapped alien cheeks!
You not got another room.
We clapped
You
alien
sleep
cheeks and we
alone.
cucked this poor bastard! What the fuck is happening in this stupid series?
Him.